So today is something spectacular. I'll be traveling to a region down south to Waterford called Garrarus Beach. I have seen there a lot of sea stacks. So again, minimalistic long exposure photography, seaside. The weather is absolutely brilliant. Should be around 20-21 degrees today, maybe a time for a bath as well. And other than that, nothing much. I'm still shooting with my film camera, obviously. At the moment I have loaded a roll of cine still. I'm at number 4, but I think I'll just change it to an Ektar. It's much more appropriate. This cine still has an ISO of 400, so I'm not quite happy with that. It will be too bright, and to make long exposure it will simply it will be very awkward exposing times. I didn't check, but I have time, about the reciprocity rule for Ektar. I believe that is somewhere around 1.3, similar with Kodak Gold. Usually all those films, they have kind of the same reciprocity rule. Other than that, it's a color negative film. The color rendition is very pleasing and desirable. So I said, why not? We'll give it a try. A Kodak Ektar. Here we go, 100. And yeah, they're going in. It went in. Now all I have to do is pull it. It's very easy to load. Pull it to the orange tab. Turn on the camera. Very reassuring. ISO 100. That's it. Yeah. This anyway. I don't use the in-camera metering, but it's good to have everything in tip-top form. I'm getting with me only this lens 24-105. I have my drone, I have my Gopro and the DJI Osmo, and I'll take with me the digital camera as well, the Sony A7CII, just to again to compare how digital renders compare to film and whatnot. I'm quite happy with this setup, and I guess I'll see you there. So what I'm doing at the moment is basically I'm taking an interval shot. I set the camera to interval shooting. This time is my Sony mirrorless, and I have this sea stack in front of me. I have the exposure time set to 1 second, and I'm taking a picture every 3 seconds. Because you see, the water is unpredictable, so it's very hard to time it. So, you know, if you do more shots, maybe some of them will get me exactly in the ballpark. Obviously, this technique you cannot practice with film photography, it won't work. But like this, it's just perfect. And I'm just going to get 50 shots of them, and probably some of them will get the exact water, you know, the waves, they will recede exactly at the perfect time. I hope, at least, I don't know. And that's about it. Absolutely gorgeous. There is no wind here. I'm sheltering myself somehow. So I hope that it will work, basically. I'm very happy with what I got, and yeah, I may get another shot of those sea stacks, and then maybe move down that area a little bit as well. Why not? And we'll call it a day. All right. Now here I have a new composition, and this time it's vertical. And let me just show you better this is what I'm seeing through the viewfinder. Can you see that? No, it's an interval shooting. Anyway, this is how I compose it. It's vertical, and I have these stones here in the foreground, and then the water that is receding, and then at the end we have the sea stacks. Now sky is very dramatic. It's very bright. I don't need an anti-grad this time, simply because it's just you can recover a lot of things when you are shooting digital compared to film. So for me, film is my mentor. Basically, it makes you understand more about photography, and you can get better in digital as well. Anyway, it's not a mandatory step, it's something that I wanted to achieve. Again, I'm doing the same trick. I set my shutter speed to 1 second, and that gives me more or less an aperture of f8. I hope the ISO is 100. Yes, it is. So I'm going into interval metering, interval shooting, and I just said I want 50 photos. So the camera will take 50 random photos, and hopefully one of them will get the perfect composition with the water that is receding. If you're not happy, take another 50. Again, you can't do this with film. It will cost you a fortune unless some magazine is paying you, but this is the banger. This is the money shot is here. This one, wow, this is it. I'm very happy. I'll just go to the end of the this beach as well, just to see what else can I do. But absolutely fantastic. Let me just browse through it. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I should have probably been closer to the sea, the water. I'll go closer and let's see what's happening. If I go closer again, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I want. And away we go. We get another 50 shots now. I think it's much better. Yeah, I should have been closer. Closer means I'm getting more into the frame, you know, filling the frame with the subject. I hope the water won't take my camera away. That's perfect. Look at that. I can use both of them. You see, it's all about experimenting. You come up with a plan, and then you'll be changing that plan in a jiffy. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I mean, I don't know if foreground is important, but the foreground is ultimately, we are talking about those, the waves that are leading in to those stacks, sea stacks. Now, I don't know if I need that to be in focus, because it's kind of hazy. So forget about, look at that, that's magical. This is magical. Oh yeah, give me that. Oh yes, that was it. Oh my God, that's it. You see, just if you come 1 meter closer, it's always better. There was an old saying, you know, like if your photos are not good enough, you're not close enough. Stands true. Look at that. Look at the water, man. Look how angry the sea is. It's beautiful, beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh yes. Oh. Absolute gem of a photograph. Yeah, I'm doing now a long exposure. I found those sea stacks. Again, basically this will be 1 minute. 1 minute exposure. I already did this with my digital camera. Now I'm shooting with the Canon as well, with the Ektar. What else? It's just, I'm at f16 and basically here f16 in the bulb mode, and I'm just getting those sea stacks in front of me in a close-up. There, I'm happy that they are piercing the horizon line, which is always a better composition than to have your subject below. I don't know, this is how I noticed. It may not be true, but it certainly helps. And I'm just going to move again just at the end of the beach, try to shoot one more composition just to see what else I can do. I'm very happy. I'm sad I couldn't go up on the cliffs to get more views, but anyway, it is what it is. F16, 1 minute, Ektar. That's perfect. So now I'm at the end of the show. I reached, as you can see, the end of this area. Cannot go further than that. And I'm just going to get a wide shot of this Garrarus area, whatever it's called, and still Canon EOS 1V. I'm at 35mm, more or less. I have a 10-stop Lee ND filter in front of it, Ektar at ISO 100, f16, and this exposure should be, after mirror lockup, should be exactly 1 minute and 5 seconds. More or less, you never know with the film. I hope Ektar has some sort of a reciprocity rule, otherwise it will be completely blown out. But I never heard of a film that you can expose more than 1 minute, and I mean, no, that's more than 10 seconds without reciprocity rule. I hope I'm right, and we'll see the results. Most likely I'll be taking a photo with the digital camera as well, just to be on the safe side, because I haven't shot with this film before. So yeah, 40 seconds. But I'm pretty sure, you know, if Kodak Gold had 1.3, this should be 1.3 as well, more or less. You never know. Let me just check again how much. Like, yeah, I calculated at 1 over 2. Anyway, now obviously the show is not over. 1 minute, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Now obviously I have to scan, I have to develop, and yeah, but it was nice. It's time for me to pack, because I have another 150 kilometers to go back, and I'll surely return here on different weather conditions. Until next time, see you.